Hey y'all! Today I am going to use up some of my garden tomatoes. I have washed them and I'm cutting the tops off and we're slicing them up and putting them in a pot. And I'm going to add some salt and dried basil from my garden and some pepper. And we are going to make a tomato basil soup, and I'm going to can it. I got my jars back here. And the only thing I'm leaving out is the butter and the cream, because if you're going to water bath, you do not add your dairy. And then when I get ready to pull it off the shelf and have a can of tomato basil soup, I will add a little bit of the butter and the cream when I reheat it and make a sandwich to go with. So stand by, we're going to can some tomato soup today. All right, I got all these tomatoes cut up. This is a 5-quart pot, in case y'all were wondering, so barely made it fit in there, but we're not cooking it yet. We're going to throw it in the blender. We like smooth soup, so here we go. All right, tomatoes are all blended up. I have this 5-quart pot, and what's really cool is it's got the little measuring thing right here. Y'all can't see it very well, but I made it to the 4-quart line, so we've got 4 quarts out of having that thing full of nothing but blended up tomato juice. Now I'm going to add my salt and my basil and my pepper and get it in the jars. I'm going to do about 2 tablespoons of salt, a tablespoon of pepper, and I'm not sure about basil because that's where your flavor's coming from, so we'll see. All right, got it all dumped in here. We're going to blend it up, taste it, and see what we like. All right, 2 tablespoons of salt, a tablespoon of pepper, and about 4 heaping tablespoons of my dried basil, and we are going in jars. Now, I didn't cook this. I just put it in a large enough pot to hold it all. So we're going cold liquid, cold jars into cold canner water. All right, I made 4 quarts, just like my pot said. And now they're going to go into the canner cold. We're going to heat them up, and we are going to process them for 15 minutes in a water bath, and then take them out, put them on the counter. And you can see the basil in there. And that's going to be so yummy when I warm it up later and have fresh tomato basil soup. You just add what you want to it when you cook it. Y'all have a good day.